Please forgive me for the lack of content over the last 4 months. My last video was literally the day that I started prep for this show. This show being the Texas Pro, because right now I am vlogging from Irving in Texas. I flew out here a couple of days ago, just being go, 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 go. As it always is in prep and in my life. We actually compete on Friday for bikini. So we're currently 1.5 days out, because right now it is Wednesday the 7th of August and the show is Friday. So it's all systems go right now. A lot of things that need to happen over the next couple of days just to get prepared. So like for example, this morning I shaved my entire body. The carbs have started going in. We're going to be doing base coat of tan this evening. So lots happening. Lots for us to talk about today in this video. As I said, the carbs have started going in, which is exactly why I got the camera out, because I have a bit more energy. So those of you that compete will know that towards the back end of a prep, or even part way through, you've really got to just conserve your energy for top priority tasks. And my energy definitely goes on posing clients, training, cardio, all that good stuff. So I'm back on YouTube, and it's just really nice to be putting out another video. How has it been a whole year since I was last on stage, by the way? Well, over a year. Over a year since the Pittsburgh and New York videos. I did promise you guys over on Instagram that I was planning on doing a pack with me video, just to talk you all through you know, the kinds of things that I will pack in my hand luggage and also in my checked bag when I am competing internationally. But to be quite honest, it took me the whole week to get packed and to also just gather all the things that I needed, so it made it quite difficult to film the video just in one go. So I figured what we would do instead, all of my stuff is laid out right now, and it's so easy for me to show you guys and explain all the little things that I have brought with me. Hopefully for those of you that are maybe planning on competing abroad, whether that's at a pro show or a pro qualifier, or you're just nosy and interested, maybe you will learn some tips and tricks, you will learn something from this video. So yeah, stay tuned for that. I had so many issues with my back towards the back end of this prep. I actually got a bit of an injury. We won't go into it too much, but the long and short of it is that I actually started to get a lot of pain in my upper back and in the back of my neck, kind of like where your spine starts, the bony bit. And I think what happened was there was a lot of strain and a lot of pressure and stuff up here, that it meant that when I went in to train one day, I was doing pendulum squat. I went down in the squat, and on the way back up, my lower back, I felt something pop in my lower back. On my non-dominant side, so my right hand side, I actually pose on my left. So I was quite lucky with that, but I had a proper freak out moment thinking, oh my God, prep's over. I couldn't bend down, I couldn't sit down. So I was extremely lucky, because it's still a little bit tender at times, but for the most part, we've kind of escaped anything too serious, fingers crossed, touch wood. Despite being in a little bit of discomfort and a little bit of pain on the flight, everything seems to be okay. So I just have to take it easy when we are training right at the back end of prep, and body fat is low, total body weight is low, and food is low, and all of the things. You cannot be going in the gym and expecting your body to perform and recover the same way that it does when you aren't stage lean and you aren't really depleted. Just doing some light glute work today, just to get that food moving around, start to fill out a little bit, because I am pretty flat. We're doing 6 meals today. I'm actually documenting that on my Texas Pro highlight on my Instagram, so if you happen to watch this later and you want to see what kind of foods I've been eating, just head over there and tap through and you'll see all the things on there. But how has this prep been? So, well, to be fair, I got a few questions actually talking about how this prep's been, so maybe we could start with those. Somebody asked, how has this prep been different to others? Someone else asked, have all your preps been similar or has each one been slightly different? So now that we're actually, you know, 2 days out, I'm in a much better position to be able to compare how the preps have been, compare how the peak week has been, because this is my second time competing in the US in US pro shows. Last year we did Pittsburgh and New York literally 4 weeks after turning pro, so obviously I was very burnt out. This year we are starting with a US pro show, so it's really exciting to be able to peak for that and bring a fresher, fuller, just overall better package to the stage. This prep has actually been a little bit shorter than the last one. My starting point was a lot better, which meant that we were able to come down within 18 weeks, pretty much on the nose for this first show, which is brilliant. And I think that's another thing that has felt a little bit different this year, is because Jake and I have, you know, been working together for quite some time now, a couple of years. I feel like our communication has just got better and better over the months, and we collaborate a lot more. He asks for my opinion and what I think on certain things before he makes final decisions and things like that, which I really appreciate because it makes me feel seen, it makes me feel heard, you know, as a professional athlete as well. This year we actually did change my step count as a variable, as a way to increase my deficit, whereas last year we had our 10,000 steps a day and we kind of just stuck to that as a baseline. This year it was at 10 and it went up to 15, not straight away, but we did end up as high as 15k, which I believe has definitely helped my recovery. And last year as well, cardio wise, did the Stairmaster every single day. I got terrible plantar fasciitis in my feet to the point where they were just so painful all the time, even just walking around in the end. That cardio was daily, whereas this year we've managed to have every Sunday off as a total rest day. So cardio 6 days a week. Cardio never went higher than 45 minutes this year, whereas last year it was up to 60 minutes every day. So there's been quite a few differences there, but I would say on the whole, food has still remained quite low throughout this prep, same as last year. Being someone who is only 5 foot tall definitely plays a role in that. Naturally, I require less food than someone who may be way taller than me or has a higher body weight than me and things like that. Beautiful 5 a.m. 5:25 a.m. morning face. Oh, guys, I'm useless. I'm absolutely useless at this vlogging thing. I did my base coat last night and took some sleep aids because it was needed, so I still feel a little bit whoa. But I'm just about to strip off and take my weight this morning. I have been documenting a little bit more on my Instagram stories, kind of what I've been doing for the last couple of days. We did a carb up yesterday of 275, so we're about to see what my scale weight has done since having the extra food. The day of the carb up yesterday, I woke up at a new low weight of this prep, which was 48.8 kg. I'm not sure what that is in pounds. Sorry for the American girls and guys that are watching. I actually turned pro last year at 48.5. So we're pretty much the same weight, but obviously a completely different look. So what I'll do is take my weight just now, and then I'm going to message Jake because he's 6 hours ahead of me right now, being in the UK. We are super happy with the look this morning. The plan of action is he has sent me through today's meal plan. So same breakfast as always through this prep, eggs on toast, my favourite. Who else is obsessed with eggs for breakfast? It is just my thing. Like, I was literally just talking to Danny about this, Danny Pickstock. We were literally just saying like our thing that we crave like when we're in prep, or what we get excited for after a show, would be poached eggs on toast with avocado, smoked salmon, all that sort of thing. Oh, I love my fats. I love carbs, but I love my fats. So this is my little kitchen setup that we've got going on, by the way. Little bits here that I'm going to be eating throughout today. I'll show you guys my little setup that I've got going on. But yeah, I'm just going to get this meal cooked, and then I need to shower and wash my hair because my hair is literally so disgusting right now. So I do apologise for this 6 AM look. When the coffee hits. Just prepping these meals, and I just washed my hair, stupidly washed my hair before meal prepping, so I don't want to smell like chicken. I'm actually due to eat in 10 minutes. One, eggs on toast. Fast forward about 15-20 minutes and I've just done my hair. Guys, the hot brush diaries continue. Just picked this up yesterday. Actually just got it like Instacarted to my room for like $35, and it is probably the best hot brush that I've ever used. Seriously impressed. I literally feel like I've just had a blow dry. Ideal. Would highly recommend. If you know, you know. I literally have banged on about the hot brush for the last 2 years now or something. I'm feeling a lot more put together, which is great. Veins are popping from holding it though. It is show day. First show of the season, 2024. Battle Up, Texas Pro. We are T-minus 5 hours from stepping on stage. I've literally just come back from a really early hair and makeup appointment. To be honest, I was half asleep in the makeup chair because I was so tired. I was knocked out last night. I've had to take sleep aids and all sorts because obviously with the jet lag, but just being stage lean in general. So I've checked in with Jake this morning. Weight after more carbs yesterday went up by 0.1 kg, so we're at 48.9, and across 2 days we loaded 550 carbs. So my body has literally soaked it up. Ab check. So this is how we are looking today. I am still fasted. Jake has told me to have some breakfast. I'm just having cereal this morning to keep that waist nice and tight. But yeah, I'm gonna have that, have my cold brew because your girl needs caffeine ASAP. So I am just preparing that just here. Obviously with a straw because now I've got lipstick on. Foods today, low volume. I'm only gonna have 2 meals pre-stage, I think, because we're ready. Like, you know, we don't need to do anything crazy at this point. Obviously you can see here as well, I've got my heels. I've started to pack some stuff in the backstage bag. So I've got like my black ice bikini repair kit just in case. Got all my jewellery. I need to decide what I'm wearing, so I'm going to leave that out. Got my robe. I've got an extra suit here. Got some show shine to put some glaze. I'm just in my satin pyjamas right now. Flip-flops, chargeables in case I need them. This really cute little light up mirror, which I got online. So yeah, you press, how cool is that? So yeah, just cute little things that are extremely handy. I've got a mini fan here, but to be honest, the venue is so good that they've got like aircon, fans, everything backstage. So I'm also gonna take like a pillow, a blanket, that sort of thing, just so that I can get myself nice and comfortable and find my own little space. Like mentally right now, for me, I've said this before, like when people have asked me on Q&As and stuff, like what is your like pre-show ritual, but every show is different. Like, sometimes if I feel like I want to be around people, I will. Sometimes if I feel like I want to just be in my own little space, I will. So yeah, also forgot to mention, I shook all the judges' hands yesterday, but in terms of who's on the panel, it's really cool because Maz Ali, who actually was the head judge when I won my pro card last year, I believe is judging at the show today. So that's like a full circle moment really, because, you know, he saw me win my pro card. Now we're back this year with a much better physique. So it's just cool for the judges to obviously see the athletes make the progress, take the feedback and make the changes. So yeah, I've literally got goosebumps right now. I don't know if you can even see. Oh yeah. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna eat and then we'll catch up in a bit. Touched up the hair. What do you guys think? I'm gonna take some videos now for Jake in my suit, just so you can see how I'm looking after some fluid and some food. So, we're back, clearly. We're showered, we are all fresh-faced. 6th place, it's looking like. Maybe 7th, I'm not sure. I'll have to check NPC News Online. I haven't even eaten anything yet, guys. I literally had a Squares bar in my backstage bag. But we need to talk. We need to debrief. First things first, Battle Up are absolutely incredible promoters. Shout out to Freddie Naidu. Absolutely amazing guy. Because it's just been such good vibes at the show. But shout out to those guys because I've literally been sent my stage footage already. It's now 10 to 10 at night. I'm literally just lying on my bed. Obviously, as I mentioned, I've had a shower because if you know, you know, taking that makeup off, taking the tan off, makes you feel so chill. I've just got my hair up as well. But I've ordered some steak, sweet potato fries. To be honest, guys, I'm not even that hungry. Like, I've had some electrolytes and I've just got this giant ass gallon jug. And I'm just trying to sip on it because obviously I've had very limited water today. So yeah, I'm just chilling, tired, but I also don't want to sleep yet. It's too early because of the whole jet lag situation. So anyway, yeah, I'm not even that hungry. I just know I need to eat something. And feedback wise, I spoke to Tyler and it's amazing because he said, I remember you from last year and you were in the 3rd call out and your improvements are clear to see. It's just really, really nice to get that nod and get that, you know, we recognise the work that you've put in. So all in all, the feedback really was more depth needed to the glutes and a little bit more detail, but I think that detail comes from having a little bit more muscle. The other thing is I mean, I also spoke to one of the other judges who is from Norway, who has judged me at some of the UK shows before. And he kind of mentioned that, you know, we could fill out a little bit more, eat a little bit more food. So yeah, I've kind of like relayed all of this to Jake. Jake is fast asleep right now, so I've sent him a big long voice note whilst it's in the forefront of my mind. Tomorrow I'm gonna go and watch the show and just hang out and just relax a little bit. Guys, the food is here. Yum. Okay, I will say this. The avocado egg rolls from the Cheesecake Factory are unbeatable. Like, these ones are okay, but Cheesecake Factory does them the best. We are 1 day post-show, and between me and you, we're actually 7 days out from the next show because I am competing again whilst I'm over in the States. I haven't yet announced anything. I don't know when I'm even going to post this YouTube video up. It might be in the next couple of days before I actually get on stage again, so we will see. That's my goal anyway. If I've got a bit of spare time, I might be able to just get myself on iMovie and put this out. Because I'm actually here in Texas until next week. But today I feel absolutely cream cracker. But yeah, I think the jet lag doesn't help, obviously, so. But the show must go on because today it's open men's bodybuilding and I really, really want to go watch the show. The pre-judging actually starts, well, it started 20 minutes ago for women's bodybuilding. It's crazy because when I think back to 10 years ago when I did my first ever show, like, it's just, honestly, if any of you that are watching this now have a goal, that's something that I want to achieve, that's something that I want to do. Like, I wonder if I could ever get there. If you ever have that sort of feeling about anything, which is how I felt about this sport, you can make it happen. Like, you really can. I think if you can, I know it's a cheesy saying, but it's like, if you can dream it, you can do it. You guys are no different to me. I'm just a normal girl, I'm just a normal person who had that feeling, who's been relentless, who's worked hard, who's had setbacks. 7th place to a lot of people would be like, oh, why are you so happy with that? You know, they want to win or whatever, and I'm definitely a competitive person, but it's not all about that, you know. It's about the person that you become and the things that you overcome and the skills that you learn and the things that you learn about yourself and the qualities that you develop, the character that you develop, the people that you meet, the opportunities that present themselves, like just all the things. That's what makes this extra special. Made it to destination. Let's train those glutes. Training with an IFBB Wellness and IFBB Bikini Pro. Go on! So even though the last thing that I really want to do right now is talk and pick up the camera, this is the stuff that people don't see. This is the stuff that is outside of our control. So the last clip, you would have seen I was at the gym, destination, and I felt really not okay whilst I was there. I started to feel really sick, like with the aircon and stuff, which I've mentioned a couple of times. But yesterday, guys, I deteriorated very, very quickly. I even had to like order some medication to my room and slept for, just took my check-in photos there, slept for like 8 hours or however long it was in the end, which I've not slept for more than 5 hours a night for the last couple of weeks. Nah, for the last month. Who am I kidding? The last couple of weeks, for the last month. Me and Jake are just having to adapt because as it stands, I am 5 days out from my next show. I got really, really, really upset yesterday. Just burst into tears thinking, you know, how am I going to get on stage this weekend? How am I going to do it? My contract's in, everything's paid for, and I feel like this. How am I going to peak? How am I going to train? How am I going to improve? How am I going to bring better and follow what the feedback was given? And after such a good show in Texas, it's just, you just can't write it. But anyway, I'm not going to dwell on it. I've been doing healing sleep hypnotherapy. So as cheesy as that sounds as well, like at this point I'll try anything. Obviously no food is not going to help me recover, so Jake's made a decision to run a higher day today to see how I respond. Sleep, rest is on the cards, and then we go from there. Weight is up slightly to 49.5, but it's not body fat, obviously, it's just inflammation, all that. So yeah, I'm gonna keep you guys posted, but I wish I was more positive than I am today. I need to get some water in me because I still feel really dehydrated, even though I'm drinking like 6 litres or whatever. So yeah, that is the update for now. And I've got loads of posing clients to get back to as well who've checked in over the weekend, so I'm going to get that done. But yeah, we move. Let's see what the next few days bring.